The Thames Challenge Cup now. This is Club 8, Club Men's 8, I should say. On the far side of your picture, Tyne Amateur Rowing Club. And on the near side of your picture, Hamburg and Germania of Germany on the Buckinghamshire station.
It's lovely just to look and listen to the sound of 2/8 exploding off the start down this quite quiet, sheltered part of the course. What a sight.
And it's the skinny, I think, you know, the noise almost echo chambers, right, Jim? Because it's the skinniest part of the course.
And you've got trees all the way on the side of the island, and they reverberate around.
What a great start here for the challengers from Germany. They've taken a few seats off the end of the island. Jim, you weren't with us in the commentary box earlier, but we saw a wonderful Y-fold crew from Tyne progress through, and we were talking about the strength and depth, and here they are again with another 9 athletes racing here in the Thames.
Yeah, and the camera shot's slightly behind, so actually the crews are closer than it looks. There's a bit of parallax error, so they're doing fantastically well. And this crew have done it the hard way because they had to qualify last Friday. And for those of you might not be familiar, that many crews don't even get the chance to race this regatta, because last Friday 470 crews raced for 133 places, and this crew got through that to their race. Yes, they beat Marlow B, the close race. They won by a length and a half.
So the Hamburg and Germania Ruder Club is actually one of the oldest boat clubs in the world, Jim. You probably know more about this than I do, but I was amazed when I was researching ready for commentating this week. They're in fact the oldest boat club outside of the UK.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, so
fantastic.
Founded in 1836, the only clubs that are older than them are Leander Club, which are at the very end of this course, and Brasenose College Boat Club and Jesus College Boat Club. So they're the 4th oldest in the world.
They're 3 years older than the regatta then.
Wow. There you go. There's not many things older than Henley Royal Regatta.
And they're competing in an event that has a great history itself. First raced in 1868, the Thames Challenge Cup. And
they are currently leading by a comfortable margin of clear water. A little look back there from the Cox, Hans Espig, one of the few members of this crew that's got no experience racing at Henley Royal Regatta. And I think that's challenging as a Cox, right? Because I think one of the things that Cox's sort of their role to do is to help cool these crews down the landmarks and to be able to navigate the stretch of water with the stream, the wind, whatever. And if you've not done that before, that's quite tricky.
And the first thing I say, it's not just steering, that's only a tiny part of what they do, but you're right, here it is tricky. You think, well, they've got a straight course, it's boomed, but then you have the wash of boats coming past, you've got the wind isn't straight down the course, it's gusting as we look at it from right to left. So their job is really challenging.
Really challenging, but being done with ease here, easy breezy, like it is out on the course. And we're going to jump now. We've just gone past the Remenham Club, which is sort of, as we transition 3/4 of the way down the course, would you say, Jim? I know that you're a frequenter of the Remenham Club quite a lot. You will know exactly where that is on the course.
I think you just dropped me in it there. No, so yeah, Hamburg and Germania, just look at them now. They kind of got this commanding lead. They had an easy race yesterday against Shanghai, I think it was. And although Tyne put up a really, really good fight for the first half of the course, you're right, they're coming 2/3 of the way down the course now. They're down at 30 strokes a minute. They can enjoy this now, this nice, long, languid stroke. And they're just sitting there on the lead, and they'll take that ripple of applause as they start to come through the enclosures with, what, 300 metres or so to go.
And they can sit back, and the reason that they can rate that much lower than the crew from Tyne is they've got so much talent on board. In the 6th seat, the 22-year-old Kenneth Caro, who was 4th place at the German Under-23 Championships and North German champion in the 8-4 and Coxless 4 back in 2023. We've also got people who've participated in the European Junior Championships in this boat, so Hanno Watien in the 5 seat. Also part of that national team at the European Junior Championships back in 2021. So plenty of international experience in this Thames crew for Hamburg and Germania. And a shout to Tyne once again. Maisie Swindell's coxing this crew. They've got a whole heap of Henley experience behind them, notably Harry Oliver in the 7th seat. This is his 7th Henley Royal Regatta at the ripe old age of 26, Jim.
Yeah, and you've got to admire them. They haven't given up. They're only 200 metres to go. This would be really, really mega painful now, but they're up at 36 strokes a minute. They're doing their absolute best to try and come back. So you have to sort of really respect that effort they're putting in.
And Tyne, again, just one more shout to them, because they've done so many of this crew have actually come through universities in the northeast, whether that be Newcastle, Durham, and I think Tyne have done a great job at keeping people in the system to race club rowing beyond university.
Yeah, you said it's much part of a bigger project. It's not just this one boat.
So their crew in the Thames Challenge Cup won't be able to replicate that performance we saw in their Y-fold boat earlier for Thames, but it will be Hamburg and Germania that have a relatively sort of pain-free progression through in this Thames Challenge Cup to the next round of competition.